our home and security editor, Mark White, joins us now from a very lovely looking Dover there, Mark. Tell me how, we've had this influx this morning of, we're hearing the numbers coming over. How has the potential Prime Minister's statements gone down there with the locals?
Well, they certainly want something done. If you speak to people along the Kent coast, it is a problem that they live with every day. It is a lovely day today. It is a bit windy though, which means that it's pretty impassable for small boats coming across the channel. In fact, this week there have only been 2 days where the weather has been good enough for those small boats to make the crossing. But on those 2 days, just 2 days, we have had close to 1,200 people coming across on small boats. 696 at the beginning of the week there, a record day this year in terms of the numbers crossing. And then again yesterday, another significant day with 388 who crossed during the day. But then overnight, another 80 odd crossed in a couple of boats that were intercepted by Border Force and the RNLI. And in fact, in the early hours of this morning, they also intercepted a kayak that had taken to the water with one person on board trying to make the crossing in, by that time, pretty choppy conditions. So that chap was pretty lucky. I'm just going to give you a quick look over here just now, Beverly, because this is the main harbour area where those that are landed are taken up for processing. And down there are some of these rigid inflatable boats. I say rigid, they've got sort of makeshift wooden floors on them, but otherwise they're just these rubber mould inflatables that are bought to order in Turkey and then shipped to Germany, where they're partly assembled before being taken to northwestern France and then hidden along the coastline there. And then when the weather improves, they all jump on board, get pushed out to sea. In fact, I think you can see the orange thing, that's the kayak in one of those vessels, the last one down there, just on the end. You can see inside there is something orange. That's the kayak, Beverly, that I was telling you about, that the chap was pulled off on this morning. And just reading the numbers on these boats at the moment, I think it's 474. They paint them on the boats just so they know what tally they're at. So that means 474 at least small boats have crossed the English Channel. And of course, when they come here, they go up this gangway. You all remember the pictures because we show them so often. Today, so far, in the early hours of this morning, 80 people have gone up the gangway for processing here at Dover Harbour. But because it is pretty windy now, it's going to be, pretty difficult, I think, for them to come across. So we're probably not expecting many more in the way of small boat crossings today.